Hi, I'm Kirk Hanson. I'm Executive Director of the Markkula Center for Applied Ethics at Santa Clara University. We're here today with Jeff Kuhn, who's the Managing Partner of FLG Partners, a leading CFO consulting and board consulting organization in Silicon Valley. Jeff, thank you for being with us.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
We're here to talk about the role of the Chief Financial Officer. And there's been discussion in the world of ethics about the CFO playing a very special role as a kind of cop on the beat, responsible for not just the financial accounts and their accuracy, but for more, for somehow being responsible for the ethical culture of the organization.
Promoting and maintaining the ethical culture in the organization.
Is that a fair description of the CFO's role?
I think it is, although I view the term cop as slightly pejorative. I would rather, I don't know what the right word would be, but it seems to me that the responsibility of the CFO is to promote, which is a positive thing, to promote ethical behavior. It always seems to rest first and foremost on the CFO's shoulder. I should say the CFO and the CEO. Leadership and ethics stem from the top. But it often comes down to the CFO, and outside constituents, investors, shareholders, regulators, and so on certainly view the CFO as the guy or the person to whom maximum accountability is held.
There are some times that CFOs and CEOs don't see eye to eye.
It does happen. It's been known to happen.
And where CEOs place pressure on CFOs for certain kind of treatment of particular accounts or of reserves or whatever.
Right.
How does the CFO prepare for that, and how does the CFO deal with it when those conflicts arise?
Well, this is the big topic of speaking truth to power, right? My view is that all CFOs at some point, or perhaps multiple points in their careers, face the dilemma of are they going to bet their job on what they're about to say? And the chemistry, the relationship between the CFO and the CEO is special, as is the relationship between the CFO and the board. The CFO is the only other person in the organization that is accountable to the board directly. And the fact is pretty plain. The CFO has to be able to stand up and say, no, we're not going to do that. No, I won't do that. No, that's illegal. Or if we are going to do it, we have to disclose it to X, Y, and Z. And you, I suppose, fundamentally make the decision that you're going to do that when you take on the profession. You simply can't escape from it.
That comes with the territory of being a CFO.
Right.
And why is it important for the CFO to accept that burden or responsibility or role right from the beginning?
Well, I suppose it's a question of checks and balances and unchecked authority. Who is the counterbalance? Who's the most appropriate counterbalance to the CEO? Certainly the board and the audit committee play a tremendous role, but the board and the audit committee are not present in day-to-day activities. They're not present at the end of the day when everybody else is gone and just the CEO and the CFO are talking. The best kind of CFO is one that is a true business partner. You hear that over and over again to the CEO. And so I go to the word partner. What does partner mean? Partner sometimes means I challenge you and force you to think really hard about what we're doing.
And that is my role as the CFO, is to be ready to challenge you.
Yeah, absolutely.
How do you prepare yourself to do that when the time comes?
I don't know that you ever do prepare yourself. It's often of the moment, right? I guess fundamentally you have to accept the possibility, the probability perhaps, that eventuality is going to come to pass. And are you going to fundamentally be true to yourself and preserve your reputation? You are the person who is uniquely able to toss away your reputation. And how important is your reputation to yourself?
Or save your reputation as a CFO.
Yeah, reputations are sort of funny things. They're hard to redeem, right? it's obviously best not to lose it in the first place.
When you talk, you've been a CFO, when you talk to your organization, to your subordinates, to new people recently out of business school, for example, who are working in a finance organization, how do you talk to them about this need to be to take this special role in organizations?
Well, you interview carefully, you probe long and hard, and then once they're in the organization, it's incumbent upon you to establish the tone. And I believe that everybody in organizations know what's going on fundamentally. If you really were to probe deeply in a dangerous or not dangerous, but in an infamous situation, I bet people really understood what was going on at an intuitive level. The organization always looks to the head, right? The CEO and the CFO. Are they ethical? Do they conduct themselves well? It's about actions, not just words. And you have to, I was about to say lay down the law. That's a little draconian, but you certainly have to establish that the organization is about transparency and accountability, and there needs to be a way for people in the organization to at least voice concerns, if not actually blow the whistle on somebody. And of course, we now have whistleblower statutes that are in effect. But it's about enforcing and enforcing, in the active verb way, a ethical culture. It's a very difficult thing to do, but all good CFOs have done it.
Thank you very much
My pleasure.
for being with us, Jack.
Happy to be here. Thank you.